Did we ever play the Amazon package story? This was pretty good. Ooh, cleaning up a little bit in front of me here.
What you got?
News interviews a man whose Amazon package was stolen off of his doorstep. And, well, take a little listen.
All right.
It's not quite the crime of the century.
There was this woman at my door. The video camera system sends me a screenshot.
Perhaps a neighbor saying hi on Heatherbray Drive in Arcadia. But then this.
She runs off into the distance in this weird kind of like, I don't know, like she's almost got a flat tire and is scurrying off in there.
And in her hand, Tim Lake's Amazon delivery.
You always see victims on TV, but you never think.
Yeah.
In a hand, Tim Lake's.
Hear that again?
Yeah.
They did sound like a little chip, right?
Yes, there's a little
She's
chip
almost
in
got
there.
a flat tire and is scurrying off in there.
And in her hand, Tim Lake's Amazon delivery.
You always see victims on TV, but you never think you're going to be one.
So Tim began plastering this very tongue-in-cheek
Oh,
poster
no.
Now we gotta start from the beginning.
Oh, no. He's a mushmouth fucking idiot, this guy.
What?
Tim began plastering.
Plastering.
Tim was plastering. Oh, no. If Voss and Blair's cousin Jerry had a child.
What? Well, he picked a good profession.
Oh, my God. Wow.
You don't have to talk a lot, so that's good news,
Yeah.
right? Jesus.
Plastering.
I can't listen now.
Oh, no. I want to hear from the beginning.
All right.
They probably try to write the copy around it.
Yeah, yeah.
Just say, I hate the guy on Walnut and his jewelry.
Yes. Oh, you mean Steven Singer?
Steven Singer jewelry? No, don't say that. It's uncomfortable.
It's not quite the crime of...
Yeah, this guy's got it bad.
It's not quite the crime of the century. It's an impediment.
It's not quite the crime of the century.
There was this woman at
The century.
Is there video of this guy fucking mushing his way through it?
Mushing.
Mashed potatoes mouthing his way through this fucking endeavor?
We're never going to get to the end.
How can you? It's not a...
Yeah, Michael Bublé. Yeah.
I've got the world on a string.
On
the string.
Not a rainbow. Got that string around
String.
my
String. We did at least an hour on this, and no one
Yeah.
picked up on it.
How
We're
does
the
he-
only ones that picked up on this.
Yeah.
He can't say string.
No.
String.
String.
Here, start it over again.
Quickly.
I've got the world on a string.
Ew.
I'm sitting on a ring.
Suffering fuckotash.
This is terrible.
That's Michael Bublé. It's a big star.
What a world, oh, what a life. I'm in love.
Ugh, what drivel.
What a fucking fruit. He should be holding a cock while he sings this through a fucking hole in the wall. I'm in love.
You hear how he says sing?
Placid.
Yeah.
Lucky me.
Look at me.
A face full of semen.
Life's a wonderful thing.
Lights.
Yeah. So is proper
Long as
diction.
I've got that string.
Once I got that string.
Life is silly so and so.
Silly what?
He's fucking... It's embarrassing.
No one has picked up on us on this. We're the only ones.
As long as I got that string.
If I should ever
I'll kill the rabbit and make it look like an accident.
Louis Beans.
We're on. Try not to trip me up with those big feet of yours.
I got that string around my thing.
I got that string around my thing. Beedly body booty boo.
Oh, fuck. Is he a bucket of jism?
All right,
A
well,
bucket.
no one gave a shit when we did it the last time.
No.
But Bublé has a speech impediment.
This is the guy.
That's the guy we're looking at? All right.
This is Greg Argos.
Left him
see.
with a speech
The
impediment.
video does not show him.
Why would it? They probably always make him talk behind like a wall. Or they make him hide behind things and peek around. Just your eyes. Just show your eyes.
It's not quite the crime of the century.
There was this woman at my door. The video camera system sends me a screenshot.
Perhaps a neighbor saying hi on Heatherbray Drive in Arcadia. But then this.
She runs off into the distance in this weird kind of like, I don't know, like she's almost got a flat tire and is scurrying off in there.
And in her hand, Tim Lake's Amazon delivery.
You always see victims on TV, but you never think you're going to be one.
So Tim began plastering this very tongue-in-cheek poster around his neighborhood.
It won't happen again, not as long as we're getting the word out.
Detailing what happened
On Friday, the
Pause
2nd
that.
day of August.
Speaking of
in the
tongue
year
in
of our
cheek,
Lord.
you're supposed to put it behind your teeth. That's why you're saying that. I put my tongue in my cheek and I try to say certain words. Yeah. How do you not know that when you're an adult? Close your fucking teeth. Silly. How about
Silly.
this? If your mouth is, when you're going S, if you're going S and you can still fucking put a chiclet standing up in your mouth, you fucking grow up.
Well, there's nothing wrong with this.
Yeah.
String.
Rabbit season.
How about you train your lips to fucking stay close? You hear this? Silly boy, I'm on a string. String.
I got love on a string.
My mouth is too lazy to close
The
all the
world on
way.
a string.
Got that string
Think of the
around
door in War Games. That's what your teeth should be like when you're saying S's. Slam shut. My teeth aren't open.
Turn it
I'm
up.
in love.
Turn us up. Maybe we
Like-
misrepresented this.
I got a song that I sing.
A
And I
what?
can make the rain go anytime I move my finger. Lucky me.
Look at me.
I'm
That's some
in
fucking
love.
Alice thing right there. Look at me.
Life's so wonderful.
Life's so wonderful.
As long as I've got that string,
That string.
I feel silly so and so.
In the year of our Lord, 2013, I was suddenly and deliberately robbed by an unknown assailant. I'm sorry.
And also describing the suspect.
Well, at first
happened
we
there?
thought it was Dog the Bounty Hunter, and he had just let himself go. Eyes, vacant, uncaring, lacking a soul. Height, about yay.
Yay.
Who doesn't give a shit here? Yeah.
He even set up an email. Heather Bray Drive.
An email.
Fucking put your teeth together.
Set up an email.
Drives me nuts. Fucking grown-ups. Why don't you act like a grown-up? Stop with your fucking baby talk. Fucking assholes. Lisping adults should be summarily executed.
We got a lot of those guys.
Exactly.
Got the world on a string.
Can we go back to that song?
Why don't you fucking cut it out? Yeah, how old are you?
Yeah, let's. How old is Michael Bublé?
Yeah, I went to speech impediment class when I was a kid. When I was like in 3rd and 2nd grade.
Aw.
And I would lisp. It was adorable.
Oh.
Hi, I'm Jimmy Norton. What's up? No.
Aw.
You don't put your tongue. Oh,
That's what they taught you.
it worked though.
Is that how they taught you? Tough
Yeah.
love.
Calling you a
Some
dummy.
tough love.
Teeth closed. See.
Much better, dummy.
Mouth open. String.
Just open your
Wrong.
mouth when you're blowing your friends, young Jimmy.
Exactly.
Don't open it while you're saying your
Yeah, you don't
S's.
suck a cock. You suck a cock.
Michael Bublé is 37.
Oh, Jesus.
Should he know better?
Yeah, for 30 years he should know better.
Yeah.
For 30 years.
Turn it up.
I've got the world on a string. I'm sitting on a rainbow. I got that
It's in a rainbow. It should be fist.
Sitting on a fist.
There's a remake, right? He could have picked any remake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He chose the one that has a word he can't say. Great. All right, let's go back to that.
Saxophone solo.
He even set up an email, Heather Bray Drive justice@aol.com, for tips leading to the capture.
And I think AOL's still cool.
So far,
3 emails, one's from the AOL team and 2 are from the same guy.
nothing.
But there is some consolation. Inside that Amazon delivery, just some K-Cup coffee pods and an ice tray.
Ice trays that make perfectly square ice cubes for like cocktails, or even, now that I think about it, iced coffee. I could have made iced coffee with those things.
Tim, though, says he'll continue
hate
to
this
search
guy.
for this thief.
I'm not going to be a victim.
And though he doesn't expect an arrest, he hopes she's watching and listening to this message.
I don't know who you are,
I don't know what you want, but I will look for you. I will find you, and I will convict you. So that's the gist of what I'd say to her on the street if I ran into her.
I wish there was something else in there, like one of his parents' ashes. She stole his grandmama's ashes.
Grandmama.
Yes.
From the sound of him, it's probably a fucking giant rubber fist. Come on.
Exactly, a double-headed dick that he was going to use by himself. Put one end in his cock hole and the other in his own fucking duty maker. Fucking do somersaults. He's gonna lay there on his stomach looking like a fucking handbag.
Was that a goof story?
Shit.
He's not crying over.
Of course, he was trying to be funny, yeah.
Yeah, he's trying.
The other guy's lisping away.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks like your Amazon delivery. Oh, boo, oh, boo. How did the editor run that?
Yeah, right?
This story's fucking awful.
Can we go back to the song?
I've got the world on a string.
Oh, string.
I wish he had his neck on one, too.
Got that string around my finger. Oh, what a world, oh, what a life.
This is fucking terrible. Grow up.
I got a song that I sing, and I can make the rain go anytime I move my finger. Lucky me, can't you see? I'm in love.
There's a new girl in town and she's looking good. Fresh freckled face in the neighborhood. There's a new girl in town.
I did silly so and so.
Yeah, that.
I should have let you go.
I got my tongue on a string.
I've got the world on a string. I'm sitting on a rainbow. I got that string around my finger.
Cock.
Yeah.
Oh,
With a string around his dick.
Yeah.
Twitches when he sees a man's ass. Pulls out the rainbow.
Yeah. He has a string around his fingers to remind himself to close his fucking teeth when he says S.
Oh, hey ho!
You know what would help this guy? If you sat next to him with garden shears, and when he lisped, you cut off his pinky, and then said you're losing a digit every time you do that, and he'd never do it again.
Man, we almost lost Dick Van Dyke, huh?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
He learned not to burn.
What happened?
Remember
Did you
that?
see his tweet afterwards?
No.
And I thought it had a plan at first. Then it started to smoke, then it burned to a crisp. Not only that, there was a fireman and a nurse and a cop just happened to be passing by.
Oh.
Wow.
Somebody's looking after me.
How old is he now? And what happened? He was in a
Chitty Chitty Burn Burn.
He was coming back from doing Kevin
man.
Pollak's podcast.
No.
You know what? Kevin Pollak is airing his Dick Van Dyke's podcast got moved back a week.
Right.
Because mine is airing, because Kevin's airing mine for my special. So he had poor Dick Van Dyke is a week later.
Wow.
87, he'll be 88.
I never liked his show either.
Oh, look. Oh, that's when he tripped over the ottoman and burst into flames.
I want to see these.
What? He was coming back from Kevin Pollak's podcast, and what?
And then his car caught fire.
His car was like...
He didn't crash, it just...
No, just started on fire.
Wow.
Just caught on
Pulled
fire.
From his burning sports car.
He was pulled from it?
Yeah, he
What,
was-
they just sit there and wait?
Yeah,
He
he's
was
an old guy.
driving when the Jaguar caught fire.
A Jaguar. Wow.
Jaguar.
Dick Van Dyke was piloting his Jaguar.
Although the actor seems to have pulled over on his own, passersby had to help the 87-year-old get out of the vehicle.
Oh, he's panicking, probably rebuckling himself.
So then
Can't
later on,
fucking
he
get out of
tweets, use Jag for sale real cheap with this photo.
It's funny. He's still got it.
It's all burned. Who's going to buy that?
Oh,
all right.
Jesus. Oh. Wow, that burnt to a fuck.
Yeah.
Look at that.
We got a guy
Nothing
that learned
left.
how to get rid of his own lisp.
What?
Lisp.
Oh, great. Kurt Cobain, you're on the line.
Tony!
Hey guys, what's going on?
You used to have a lisp?
Yeah, when I was in like 7th grade, I was a fucking lisping little bitch, and then I was like, I can't go to high school like this. I'm never gonna get laid. So I would spend like every night watching myself in the mirror, making sure my tongue was behind my teeth when I spoke, when I said my S's.
Exactly, because you cared. You weren't a fucking baby boy who became a baby boy man.
Baby boy man.
I'm a baby boy man. I talk like a baby boy.
Yeah, and sure enough, after a couple of months, it was gone. It was done, and I talk normal for the rest of my life now.
Good for you. You pulled yourself up by your bootstraps.
You got the world on a string.
Yeah, let's have the test with this guy. What could he say? I want to make sure he's.
Sally
cured.
sells seashells.
Yeah, do it.
Silver swans.
Sally sells seashells.
All right, it's better.
One more time.
I caught
One more
something
time.
there.
Sally sells seashells.
Okay.
How about 7 silver swans swam silently seaward?
7 silver swans sailed silently seaward.
How about this? A snake slithers on the edge of a straight razor. It's my dream. It's my nightmare. Slithering and surviving.
Yeah.
All right, Tony. Thank you.
All right, guys. Thanks.
Let's go to Alabama. Chris.
Yes, sir. Hey, man. Hey, I actually got to meet Michael Bublé.
God, you're a lucky man.
Yeah.
Well, not by.
Did you
not
meet
by
him, or
any-
did you see his cock come through a hole in the wall?
No, I was actually down in New Orleans visiting some family, and he was doing some little bit down there, and I happened, and he, of course, anybody that goes to New Orleans got to go to Bourbon Street. So walking down Bourbon Street, he was down there, and he had his little entourage with him. Well, of course, wherever he was, there was a horde of girls for whatever reason, and and they said, the list makes him sound more charming. The list adds to his cuteness, and who cares? And I'm like,
there you go.
Who cares? I care. I have to hear that.
Oh, Jimmy.
So you can hear it when he speaks.
The chicks dig it.
I mean, in his songs, it's stronger when he's singing louder or stronger, but it's definitely noticeable in a normal conversation, almost to the point where I just want to grab his tongue and push it down the throat.
Yeah, the chicks dig it, I guess.
Got the world
They
on a
do.
string.
That's what's disgusting. They
Yeah,
dig it.
I think that's what you're
World
getting
on
at.
a string.
All right, brother. Thanks, Chris.
All right. Yeah, have a good one.
Yeah, right on.
The world on a string.
It's horrible.
Sitting on a rainbow.
Sitting on
Got that string around my finger. Oh, what a world, oh, what a life. I'm in love. I got a song that I sing, and I can make the rain go anytime I move my finger. Lucky me, can't you see? I'm in love. Life's a wonderful thing.
Oh, he's fucking
As long as I've got
unlistenable.
that string,
Who likes this shit?
Old ladies.
I feel silly, so
I think my sister.
Oh, it's fucking hideous.
I'll have to ask her. All right. What's this thing up there on the screen? Something we're supposed to be promoting?
Michael Bublé. Blay is a guy he knows.
Jimmy, what's this thing?
Let me see.
You got the world on a string.
Oh, my AMA. I might move the time, though. We're working on that. I'm doing it Friday for Reddit. I just don't know exactly the time. It's scheduled for 11:30, but I'm trying to move to 2 o'clock.
On Friday?
Yes, Friday afternoon, day of the special.
Sounds right. Confusing.
Yeah, I want to move it to Friday. Yeah. And I'm doing my advice show today, by the way, and tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
Oh, my God. We better get out of here.
Something to listen to.
No rush, guys. Sam is not here, and I have to make up for what I missed last week and next week.
Oh, yeah, we better leave.
We better leave so they could, turn over the studio.
Got commercials.
Don't we have to put up all the
man.
Jim Norton banners and
Right,
stuff?
Jim Norton banners have to go up. We
Yeah,
gotta
man.
change over the phone lines, I think.
Right.
Yeah.